Здравствуйте, сученики. Мы продолжим прохождение Mass Effect Andromeda.
Andromeda сервер.
Сидим молча.
Никто не смотрит.
Иди отсюда к себе в комнату.
Okay, Ryder. The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? Just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
I just updated the chart.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
3 часа по кораблю, поэтому лазить. И в начале разговоров тьма тьмущая. Никакой игры.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support
Надеюсь,
crew,
нас здесь
just enough
хорошо
to finish
встретят.
building the station and provide
Даги,
safe
как
harbor
вас
for
все
the arms.
встретят. Даги
Means we can start
переводя.
waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
Мы прибыли.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it. I'm Tyrion Candace. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Lee Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Мы приняли вас за очередной сбой. Почему?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Ну пойдем посмотрим, что у вас
Everything
там.
that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close.
В бой, давай
But
же в бой,
we're
хорошо
here.
иметь.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Блестящей
The crew of the
походкой.
Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Конечно, у вас нет
You're
выбора.
in trouble here.
У вас
I'd say
серьезно,
you
вам
need any help you
пригодится
can
любая
get.
помощь.
We need qualified help.
Квалифицированная помощь.
That's no way to treat a
Разве
guest.
так принимают гостей?
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
Да.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder
Я
here
теперь
seems
буду
willing
батя
to try.
Ян.
We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship.
Красками.
I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
One
Welcome
piece,
to the
one
Nexus.
piece.
I can't believe how far off track things have gone.
It's bad, but it's not over. Not yet.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Пойдем, я тебе кое-что покажу.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Не бесится. Много пенобойцев.
this is Nexus
No,
Control
it
to
isn't what we
Hyperion.
wanted.
Поговорить, встретиться.
All right, what happened?
To who?
Не-не-не-не.
Sorry. We don't... After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Мы 14 месяцев терпим неудачи. Прошу прощения, что я не хлопаю в ладоши.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why
Короче,
I
мы
don't
все
trust
умрем
you.
с голодухи, если не ДНК не соберем. Так, как-то на вас насрать. Главное, чтобы моя моська была бы сыты довольно. Идем дальше.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good.
I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here.
Huh.
You need to...
Right.
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay.
Введены в компьютер. Полетим на планету, какой-нибудь тренды.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%. Yeah. Looks fine so far.
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life.
Please select a topic.
Already checked the consoles down here, right? Ah, I think you forgot to hit...
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique, tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Лизунчик я, да? Я лизунчик. Биотика, техника. Рейдер навыки. Скотт рейдер, биотика. Скажи биотику. Тяга, бросок, нова. Угу. Текущий набор. Тактическая маскировка. Очков 3 у меня, да? Ага. Бросок, нет. Взрывная волна, боевая биотика. Копье, отражение. Ну, использовать энергию для создания вокруг пользователя резко с большим уроном. 1 очко. Блин. И... Отменить, ну его нафиг. Так. Бросок. Взрывная волна. Истребление. Ну, копье. Да, вот выключительская штука. Это укоры 2 дом. Натиск на область. Азари. Твердить. Лям. Отправляйтесь на свой корабль.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Легкий, незаметный и самый быстрый в своем классе.
Every plan the initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Однозначно починить вот ту хуяринку. Я, говорит, не знаю, что это, но починить не надо. Ебануться, куда я попал? Ну-ка, давай-ка вот эту панельку тыкнем.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team mission software.
Задание для ударных
Please
стрелов.
speak with Tyrion Candrus for authorization to participate.
Мостик. Это уже не мостик, это уже мост. Охуеть.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control.
Не удивляйтесь.
Ah, time for introductions.
Я с России.
You must be Ryder, Gallo Jam.
Да,
A pleasure to be
Россия,
here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship. But it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Ты себя-то в зеркало видел?
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
Жмешь на эту кнопочку, потом чуть-чуть на эту, немножко на ту.
Everything's secure.
Не придурок, не жми на ту кнопку.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Да пусть жмет, нам-то какая разница.
I guess we have to be.
Пожалуй.
All right.
Я нажму на эту кнопку. Нажимай, ну и мы все бежим.
Excuse me.
Да, я тебе помогу нажмять.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you got something to say for the log.
Кнопочку. И мы должны полететь.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest. Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Ёшки-матрёшки, я же сказал полетит, значит полетит. Ёб твою мать, корабль уперли.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System, Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos. A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
Да, я желаю покинуть бурю. Оружка. Хищник. Возьмем лучше снайперскую винтовочку. О, штурмовые винтовки. Она одна, пистолет один. Снайперка возьмем. Моды. Мститель.
If it is...
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready.
Все нормик. Ну так, зайдешь ко мне в каюту вечером. И ты тоже, окей?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collision. Amazing.
А мы завесим камеру.
Across the board, spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. expected a golden world and never know how that'll affect.
Меня так ты не позвал в каюту. Мне очень обидно.
You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not...
That...
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this.
Щиты в порядке.
Right?
Мы справляемся.
Hell.
Ба-бам.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Да пребудет с нами сила, джедаи.
How to even start?
О, нифига.
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere.
Давай зайдем к
We could use the
нашим
outposts and...
корешам.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
Прошлый Рейден так не мог, которым я играл.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Так. Вы что все сюда придете? Дверь открой. Правда, лучше через дверь заходить.
Got a code lock key.
That should help. Get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away.
Восстановить электропитание, очистить атмосферу от радиации. Так, восстановим электропитание. Ага. Ну, если нет электропитания, как работают тогда двери? Нелогично. А, ну, генератор.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
Железо.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from it.
Циклон 1, урон, дуло, корпус. Ай, все, пусть будет. Потом выкинем и разберем. Выкинем, сначала разберем, потом выкинем все, что разобрали.
Let's check out this relay tower. Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality.
Электроды.
You would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power
Куда
too.
идти там?
Like the console said. Let's head to the relay
Какой
station.
наверх? Ты не лезь. Я хочу выйти отсюда на улицу.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Я собираю ресурсы. Ёлочка мне нравится.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
Тут сломанный геймпад вообще. Возьмем другой геймпад. Так, нам нужно наверх. Мы залезем наверх.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
Да идите вы
We
нахер.
didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Учись. А, нет, тут была дверь. Ну, что, скажешь, что ближе?
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
Я хочу помочь.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Что ты исправишь? Планета прошла, все Харри видел. Все, господин Харри свой лучше исправит.
Can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target
Ну
alive
так
down
можно
here.
спасти Эос. Не, спасем лучше Эос.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole
Кетов
planet?
много.
I remember
А
when people
планета
used to
одна.
talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Если хочешь подергать тигру, твое дело. Но подергай лучше
Expect
меня.
trouble when we start the generators.
Убрать руку.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Почему? А, Сканеркин.
Generator interface
Сканеркин
possible.
завершил
Location marked.
научные данные. Для исследований потом нужно будет включить энерговышки. А как их включить? Где они? Тук-тук-тук, я Человек-паук.
Generator is active.
Почему
Sam, our
вы без
friend
шлема
Clancy,
ходите?
was he part of the outpost team here?
Здесь купола же нет еще.
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
Нам нужна машина.
got company.
Запустить станцию. Бам. Ой. Вот это колбаска.
Да, из тебя получилась
Ты
колбаска.
Да?
Да.
И чё?
Да ничего.
Ну и все. Чё?
Ничего.
И чё? Ну не все. У меня же есть. Найс. У меня же есть снайперская винтовка. Чё он не прыгает? Отгоняем теперь надо. Не знаю,
Ой.
We've got company. Watch the grenade! Liam!
Пустил направление ветра. Наебень, пока все дерутся, ты тут лежишь, отдыхаешь. Ну давай, вставай. Чё?
Да вы серьезно?
Чё серьезно? Твою.
Liam!
Давай, нападай.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Цикуй здесь остаться. Они сами прилетели походу.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Запчасти поторгуем.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Что-то мне пригодится. Оружие есть, а? Что это такое? Установка Кобра, предмет торговцев. Заряды, импульсные патроны, Раптор, мотыга. Мотыга. Да, это я еще без тебя найду. Мотыга. Или это его имя Мотыга. Надо машину.
На радиацию пойти.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened.
A warning. Radiation...
So if that's struck... Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Завалить бы уже дробовик. Кредиты забрать. Собираешь кредиты чьи-то, что ли?
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
I might be drooling a little bit.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a 4...
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
Someone.
Где моя тачка, чувак?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code.
Где Зеппорты? Ну да, он сейчас сломается, не откроется. Говнолет готов к вылету.
Да.
Прыгаем в таченьку нашу. Поехали. Куда она уехала? Догоняйте полупокер. Как они ездят?
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Надо было лучше где-то из деревни как-то вообще побольше здесь. Не придет нифига.
Remember the Nomad's jump jets? They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boot...
Got it. Signals coming from that structure up ahead.
Да, поэтому я и не смог сдать на права в автошколе. ну, как вытекся? Платина. Тоже в ломбард дадим платину.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols, glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
Ну, попёрлись, сученьки.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Игра очень, да.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder. Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Сразу кекс вот так вот. Ой, ну я тут одна была, мне очень хотелось. Не, ну тройчок я, конечно, еще не хочу.
I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. I was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real.
Huh? Думаешь?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure.
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
Вы только посмотрите.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Похудеть.
Oh crap.
Что у тебя за пистолет? Я их по часу расстреливаю, ты с одного выстрела его гасанула. Может ее просто убить, забрать у него пистолет и пройти всю игру с помощью этого гребаного поганого пистолета. Просто на ваншоте. Говорят, он не трогается ничего того, что не знаете. Считай себя самым умным.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like my name's better as PB.
Ryder, you've been studying this Remnant technology?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Не пойдем, так полетим. В атмосферу залетим. Мне кажется, лучше машину.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
А куда нам ехать? Там наша база. Нет таких прибрат, чтобы не справился с заданием. Куда ехать?
Here they come!
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then.
Что ты делаешь? Опачки.
Nice work.
Что за трактор? Что? Тяжелый. Это вообще двигатель, а не трактор. Это даже не трактор, Что это было? Ничего не выпустил. Прибунился, это к мою сторону. Здравствуйте, Иван Валерьевич. Ну, пока на этом остановимся. По работе звонят.